All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Hajime no Ippo, episode 28. Wow.
All right.
This fight is
they
going
might finish
crazy.
the fight this episode.
I think
I don't
so.
know, but I think they might.
And it's been quite a brawl. Like it's
just
been
a bit.
It's been a bruiser
bit.
as well. Like they've lost like use of limbs. They've taken serious beatings, the both of them.
And they're both pushing beyond what is prudent.
Yes. Much to the chagrin of their coaches, their mentors.
Yeah.
And also for Mashiba family.
Yes. Yeah.
And this is something kind of freaky because for Mashiba specifically, he will lose really hard if he loses.
And he's probably going to.
Because his job, like, he might not be physically able to do it.
Right.
Like, there's... Yeah. In some ways, it has me rooting for Mashiba in a weird way.
Yep.
And in some ways, I don't think Ippo would be defeated if he lost. I don't think Mashiba would either, but I think it would really hurt his sister. I think specifically for just...
I almost feel like...
for this whole situation.
I almost feel like she might want him to lose, kind of, because then she might hope that maybe he'll be able to put this aside.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we've got everyone watching with bated breath, and this fight has got to end one way or another. So without further ado, y'all, let's get into it.
Ippo's back with the lighting almost looks like a Rorschach image.
It's like just defined enough to be abstract.
Yep.
It's like, is that a back or is that like a definition of like a aspect of the darkness of the human soul? Like, Miata. It's interesting because I feel like this part, the singing just doesn't really fit as well with the images. If it was a little bit more low paced, and everything, instead of more like right,
because the song sounds very upbeat,
right?
Whereas like this is like, no, this is gritty. This is serious time now.
Yeah, exactly. The imagery feels much more brooding, know.
Yeah, brooding and brutal.
Yeah. Like the potential for brutality is just like right there.
Yep.
But then this kind of caps it off with the perfect bit. Yeah. Wow, victory or defeat.
Okay.
No spoilers here. We're just leaving it up. One or the other. I love how tired they make them sound, Until I'm satisfied. Oh. Yeah. Whoa! Oh! Ow! Oh! Oh! You heard that, right?
Oh yeah!
Oh! Wow! And that's the one that's injured. He's doing it again! Oh! 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 He's raging. Unable to be knocked prone while raging. No, now at the right!
He's gonna... Oh no, is he gonna... elbow block again? Oh.
Clinch. Wow. Wow. Oh. Oh. Wow. Whoa!
Oh!
Oh!
Oh, man.
You see that I have almost switched Mashiba to be the protagonist here in some ways? Like, like, Ippo is the... Wow. Like, Ippo is victory. He embodies victory. He's holding on to victory as much as he can.
Oh. I think I heard a crack there.
Yeah. Off me. Oh! He lifted him off the ground!
Oh!
Oh my god! Oh my god, the music! Oh! Mashiba's still ready. Wow!
Yep, uppercut. Here we go.
Yep.
Oh!
With the right! With the right!
Uh-huh.
Oh, he's still going! No, not with the right, Ippo! Oh!
Oh!
Oh. Oh, dang, he's done. He's done. Oh. Oh my god, what a match.
Will he, though?
If he gets back up.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
They're framing him in the shot.
Uh-huh.
No way!
Yeah.
Oh, he's an animal. Oh!
Wow.
He is hungry for victory. He's like, I will not lose. Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh. That's a match.
Mm-hmm.
Ippo, your hand, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did it.
Mm-hmm.
You did it, buddy. You're a champion. And you're gonna take a huge break after this in your career. Oh my god. Oh. Our underdog boy, he did it. He did it. The featherweight class rookie king of the Eastern Japan Rookie Tournament. Oh, he's so proud.
Yeah.
He's like, that's guts. That's... Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
よろしくお願いします. Alright. And he offers out his, yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow, and he noticed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now he's truly defeated. Now he's defeated. Now he's defeated. Because he sees that he is worthy to lose to him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Alright.
Oh. Yeah.
Awesome.
Drink it in, Ippo. You
Raise
earned
that bloody
this.
fist.
You earned it. Don't make us so nervous. That's a true fan right there. Like, oh my god.
So that's the first half of the episode.
Yeah. Yeah, we still have the epilogue for this fight. Oh, cool. Wow. Whoa. No way.
Wow.
Whoa!
Okay.
Whoa!
Okay.
Oh my god! Getting recognized!
Wow. I mean, that was an insane fight.
Yeah. And he beat some very different types of boxers. Like,
Yep.
wow.
Here
Yeah,
we go.
He's been pulverized. Oh my gosh. Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh. And he hasn't experienced a fair world. So this is the one world where it is truly fair.
Well, and also, the way he's phrased that is basically saying, I'm not doing this for you, I'm doing this for me.
For me, yeah.
That way she doesn't have to feel guilty.
Yeah. Cool.
Awesome.
That was fantastic.
Awesome.
And now Ippo has a new rival. Oh, that's good.
Yep.
That's the good stuff. That's the good stuff.
Yeah.
What's your damage, Loudmouth? Ah! They did! They did! Yes! Ah! Yeah, Otsuma!
Yeah.
Kawashi! And even Hayami, yes. Even Hayami. Ooh.
Yep. Miyato-kun.
There he is. He's like reaching for the moon, or the sun, the moon, you know, just...
Yep.
Oh, cool. Wow. Oh my god, it's just so cathartic for our little shonen protagonist to go so far. Oh.
Time for rehab.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, and they'll bump into each other on road work. Yeah. He subconsciously runs in the direction of Ippo's gym, you know? 6 matches, 6 wins, and 6 KOs.
Yep.
Woo! He's a devil in the ring. Oh, did Fuji do the write-up? That would be cool to find out.
That would be awesome.
Those dynamite punches!
I was moved.
I love how they can just claim that they were, even though we don't have to see them, you know?
But you know they totally were.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. My hand is kind of oh!
Kind of everywhere.
2 months! Good thing he's young, you know?
Yeah. Nice.
Hey! The delinquents working full-time. Did Ippo inspire them to take their lives more seriously?
Maybe. Oh, gotcha. High school will be over.
Choose a new goal, Ippo.
Back here.
No, it's not her.
It's not her, but it made him think of her.
It made him think of her, yeah. Yeah. Of course, wholesome boy Ippo would think that... Here he goes. Yeah!
Wow.
This is totally Ippo.
Ah! She just finished work. Oh! So maybe you guys can go on a walk together, maybe. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, cool. Gumi-chan. Boom, 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 boom.
Or she quit that job? Yeah, she quit. Okay.
Oh.
Dang. College. Oh, nice.
Cool.
That's awesome. No, she's progressing in life. That's awesome. She'll probably get better pay, more consistent hours. She'll get to be near her brother. Oh. Yeah, you took a couple hits to the chest too, my friend. You gotta take it easy. Oh. Oh, he's... Oh, wait, this is someone else.
Okay. New rival.
Yeah, new person, yeah.
Except he's not gonna be there.
Right. Oh, okay. I was like, I think the episode's over, but...
Yeah, I was like, wait. Wow. So we're going to have a character that's all like, I'm waiting for Ippo there. It's going to be awesome. We're going to fight, and it's going to be great.
What the hell? He didn't show up. He's going to, like, come to the gym after, like, a 2-month time skip or something. Like, what the hell? Your name wasn't on the list.
Yeah.
What's your deal? But that's actually something that's really interesting, is that if Ippo's goal is the All Japan, it's watches that guy. It's probably that guy, yeah. Because that's Miyata right there, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but given the other guy was shown right after Mashiba, then...
Yeah, and we're getting this new character here, so yeah, it's definitely this new guy here. But his goal could be to do things that would help him heal faster.
Sure.
And then that would end up
and things like running,
position.
like he can do that, no problem.
For sure. But maybe going into doing some specific, really intense therapy that could, help speed up the healing process. I don't know. He fractured his bone. There's not really much he can do.
Right, exactly. You just gotta wait and let it heal.
Wow, that was a fight. That was an end to a fight, and Ashiba, This story did such a good job of making us root for him all the way through to the end.
Yep.
And still we kind of knew that Ippo had to win.
But they made it feel earned and worth it.
Yep.
Both for Ippo and for Mashiba. Yeah.
Yep.
Even though Mashiba lost. That was a good loss.
I loved the switch of having Mashiba feel like the protagonist in the final moments.
Yep.
Feeling like the one that was the hero clinging on to victory, and Ippo being
just this monster that just keeps just beating him to a pulp.
Yes, while, busting up his own arm with no care in the world about the damage he's doing to himself. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Ippo has won the not only the featherweight Eastern Japan rookie champion thing, but he's also the MVP of
all the weight classes.
He's the MVP rookie of the year, I believe.
Right. Yeah. So of the 11 different weight classes that there were, he was declared to be the best. But
it was specifically for rookies of all.
Right. Yeah. Of the rookies. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. And that's incredible. That's absolutely
just
incredible.
A bit.
What I really like about this is that Ippo's recognition, people recognizing him, is something that is kind of this subtle theme going on in the background where Ippo's not doing this for recognition, but there are people that didn't really recognize him early on in the story, like his classmates, like other people just kind of being like, he's just some kid,
Yep.
And now this kid is now becoming, someone who will make a big splash. Like even Takamura didn't really recognize him immediately.
Right.
But people keep putting challenges in front of Ippo and saying,
and he rises to it.
Hey, if you will work hard and dedicate yourself to this task, you can succeed here.
Yeah.
And he keeps doing it again and again and again. And it's really fun to see, but they don't make the conflict be just an internal one or an antagonistic one. It's something where it's someone else's goal and dream that he's kind of having to step on and crush in order to actually succeed in this area. And for such a wholesome boy that we have doing our boxing thing to be put into that arena, it's such a wonderful contrast to think about for future storytelling that they'll have in this story. So all in all, amazing stuff.
I absolutely the whole episode was fantastic, right? The match and how they ended it was great. I loved it. But I feel like the really standout moments from this episode are with Kumi, Mashiba's sister, because the thing is that because this show is so lauded, and so beloved.
Sure.
I kind of know that they have to do a good job when it comes to the actual boxing matches, right?
Right.
Yes. The min bar is set very high there, right? But with things outside of the boxing matches, it's less certain, right?
Yeah.
They don't have to have it be as good as it is.
True.
But they do. They don't just develop Mashiba and make him be someone that's, sympathetic and everything, so that we hope kind of that he wins, even though he's up against Ippo.
Right.
But they also developed the relationship between him and his sister very well.
Yeah.
The words that they exchanged after the match in the room where he's just, lying there
half dead,
half dead. Yeah, exactly. All those bruises and crap and everything, and she's hoping maybe he'll stop, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you don't have to do this anymore.
Right.
And he's in some ways maybe because he fought Ippo, right? And because he saw what a true fight with someone that really took it seriously could be like. Now it's like, okay, no, I can do this as my own thing for myself, not just as a thing that he says in order to basically put his sister at ease, but also something that is true for himself,
Yeah, for sure.
That's huge.
It is. And it's something that we mentioned in the episode, but it's really special that Mashiba didn't just find this determination because he fought Ippo. He already had it. He already had it.
Exactly.
But he basically got the desire to basically I can just start all over from the
get-go. He basically got his foundation set.
Right.
Because with how it was, things were beginning to crack. Right. And his sister could tell.
Yeah.
And now it's this, fresh cement that was just poured in. And it's
he's now
okay.
solid.
All right.
Yeah, it was almost why I thought that it was going to be Mashiba watching the match over again and having this
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I totally get it. Yeah.
Yeah. So with Mashiba being given the new goal to reinvent himself, or not even necessarily to reinvent himself, but to reinvigorate himself by starting over from the beginning and refining everything or what have you.
And doing this for him.
100%. Like he probably was doing it for him primarily before, but there was a part of it that was for his sister or for just kind of
because they needed to have food on the table and she needed to go to school and things like that, and it's understandable and admirable, but there comes a point where in order to have it be sustainable, you have to have some aspect of it where it's what you truly want to do.
Right. So that's happening now, and that's fantastic.
Yep.
Ippo being this icon of victory now, I think was perfectly set up the way Mashiba was clinging to him and doing the clinch at the end there. I thought that image alone has so much character within it that it's perfect.
Yep.
Like Ippo, here's what I think it's actually kind of a cool way of showing why Ippo is being framed as not being framed as the protagonist there. This is a way to look at it. In the typical kind of hero, lawful good, I win by the power of goodness and friendship and all these wonderful things. You carry others to victory with you. But Ippo, in this case, had someone who was desperately clinging onto him in the picture of victory and was saying, "Get off of..." left arm. "Get off of me." Basically saying, you cannot come with me. This is my victory. There's this really cool thing of where Ippo is a wholesome good boy. Like there's nothing like I mean, there was a little bit of vindictive stuff in him in that he was basically winning this for Miyata also.
Or at least the whole bit with the punching bag, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But I like that the imagery shown here puts Mashiba in a better light because he's the one saying, no, please, I need to win. I need this. And Ippo with his, like I said, the dynamite punches, the horrific punches, is this terrifying force of nature just bludgeoning him to death. And it's also kind of funny because Mashiba was supposed to relieve Ippo of the clinch at a certain point. And
he didn't.
So Ippo just goes, fine, I'll play dirty too. And the ref, I'd say, is fine with this because it's maybe something where there's a bit of an equal exchange going on.
Right,
here.
exactly. It's not something like Ippo starts to actually do something himself, and it's like, okay, so they're still fighting. It's not just a true standoff. Yeah,
exactly. We're not wasting time here.
Right.
Because on some level, the referee is there to maintain the rules for the safety of the boxers, but it's also there to keep the game moving, to keep the entertainment value of the match up, which, let's just say, this was the most entertaining match we've had thus far.
Yeah.
You could see it in the stands and the crowds, people just going crazy, and also just the amount of punishment that everyone took in this match just elevated it to a whole nother level. So
as good as like all the other matches were.
Right. Yeah, not to devalue those in any way. But I like that image of Ippo being this icon of victory and Mashiba clinging to him, basically being like, no, please take me with you. But this is not a shonen power of friendship kind of thing. We are going to have, victory or defeat, victory or loss. What was the name of the episode?
Victory or defeat.
Victory or defeat. There is no victory and victory here.
Right. Well, and
one or the other.
Or at least not right now. The idea is that this, as much as Mashiba hates that he lost, this will probably set him up for future wins.
Totally.
Right? Because
and
now
that's exciting.
Now his roots are digging deep, and they won't be reached by the frost. And now it's okay, let's go.
Nice.
So the fact that it was a new side of Ippo that we saw in that the whole thing of Ippo saying I can play dirty too. When did we ever think those words would leave his lips? But. And the whole thing of him just punching Mashiba again and again and again, wow. But Mashiba's journey is not over. It's just beginning.
Yeah.
So,
and I like that we've now ended essentially a whole arc of the story and made a very clear call to the protagonist to say, you need to choose a new goal.
Yeah.
And we ended the episode without him doing that.
Right.
In fact, he chose. I would say, the simpler but more difficult emotionally for him goal of, I need to make things right with Kumi.
Yeah.
And you know what I liked about the way that she wasn't there is that it would be too easy for Ippo to kind of have her
be like the trophy kind of a thing for
no. In that if she's in a customer service position, she is incumbent upon him to make his time here enjoyable because he's a customer.
Right. It wouldn't be a truly fair encounter. They couldn't be honest with each other. Yeah.
And specifically in that sense, the next time Ippo sees her, which might be a while from now, because he doesn't know where she works at, and he's too scared to go and.
Although he could probably find out pretty easily where Mashiba works at, and then. Maybe.
Possibly, but I still think that Ippo is not the kind of person where he would even know the simple ways in which he could find out that information.
Well, and who knows if he would even decide to, but...
That's probably the more accurate thing, yes. Is that it's not that he wouldn't know how to. It's that just like the way he could have ran after her there, and she would have been actually free to tell him off however she wanted to.
Oh, yeah.
He was too scared of that.
Right. Yeah.
He was too scared of that encounter going just south in some way.
Yeah.
So,
He can take 1 billion punches, but talking to a girl, I don't know.
It's so funny how, stereotypically just, I don't know, dude bro they make Ippo in certain instances,
Mm-hmm.
and then in other instances he's just like this this shy, really insecure,
Bashful,
just like bashful, like dorky kid. And
yeah,
and it's just a fun contradiction to have.
it is. Yeah, because I mean, Could you imagine? Could you imagine how different it would be if Ippo instead was the protagonist that, like, you know, screams really loudly and is I'm gonna do this, you know. Yeah, exactly.
Yells out basically his determinator goals with bravado. As like a heavy dash of arrogance, you know, in there. Exactly.
I much prefer this Ippo.
Completely different story.
Yeah.
In some ways, we don't need another Takamura.
Exactly.
I like having a Takamura that's come around that's been around the block a few times. You know?
Yeah.
Because then it allows you to see that brash, loud, proudly declaring your goals kind of character, but with the temperance of age and experience a little bit.
Well,
some maturity in there.
Some temperance, you know.
Yeah, some temperance.
Everything with a grain of salt.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, this is Takamura.
Everything in moderation, including moderation.
He's the person that, you know, roundhouse kicks basically someone because they want to bet. They want to bet against.
Yeah.
Knocks him out cold. I mean, it's all silly and good comedy fun.
It's all to compensate for the fact that he doesn't have a massive elephant dong.
Oh, you know? Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
He trumpets as best he can.
But it just comes out a little, you know. My favorite scene also was probably the scene of Mashiba and Kumi talking to each other
was just
in the hospital bed.
You know, it's simple, but it's so good because it's that thing where they don't have to, because this is a boxing show, right? They don't need to do that, and that's why it's so important. It's those no big deal things that matter the most, you know.
Yeah,
so
I think also I'm very used to having certain types of sports genre stories not involve three-dimensional characters other than two main characters.
Sure, and if they do, you wouldn't like developing the opponent. It's like, okay, cool, that's really good to do. But then developing the family of the opponent. It's like,
well done. Yeah. Next thing I'm very much looking forward to is building up of another character who could be like slowly upgraded into a main character. Like this new guy that was watching the match and stuff. I'm guessing we're seeing him in the OP and the ED.
I believe
and we
so.
saw him in instances where he was like running with like street kids or something like that.
Right, yeah.
And it's like, wait, is he like a teacher?
Or is he just like great with kids? And he, you know, and he has more like a playful, you know, energy to him or something.
Right. Yeah. I am curious to see who this new character is. Mm-hmm. It does feel like the ending of an arc.
Yeah.
I do think they're going to do a time skip.
I think, well, okay.
How much of a time skip?
How hard of a time skip, I'm not sure, but by definition they kind of have to, because there's
2 months of
recuperating,
boxing.
And they're not going to spend like they're not going to have each episode cover a week and spend 8 episodes of just him recuperating. Like I don't think they'd do that.
Okay, but if they spent a good chunk of time, like 4 episodes of him recuperating, let's say.
Yeah, I can see maybe 2 full episodes of recuperating.
But if they did more than that, what do you think they would focus on? If they do, because I'm getting the sense that we'll get at least 2, but more is possible.
Well, what they could do is that they could showcase other matches in the All Japan tournament.
Oh, because he could watch them.
Right, Ippo's not going to be a part of it, so he could watch them. He could incorporate them into his training. Because the thing is that even after he recovers, because he's not going to be going into the tournament, he's going to have lots of training to do, especially once he finds his new goal.
Good point.
So they could have the 2 months just be like, say, 2 episodes or something, but then it's like, okay, now you're recuperated, so now we can go into more full holistic like practice for boxing.
Okay, sure. And they could technically have matches of sorts where it's focused on technique rather than actual punching.
Right, like
with the gym,
exactly,
with the gym
like
specifically.
Training matches or things like that. Because the whole thing with Miyata, that was a thing that happened. So
Yeah, and there was a lot of boxing that happened when Ippo first started training, but it was very simple and very sparingly kind of, season throughout the first 10 episodes or so, or the first like 6 or 7 episodes.
Right. Because a bunch of it was just him getting to the point where he would be accepted into the gym and things like that.
Right. I just have a very fond memory of the way they handled the training stuff.
Yes.
In the beginning.
Yes. Absolutely.
It was really cool.
Well, I mean, hey, they totally could, and given that given what he's done now, it's. But they've been treating his training so seriously already that I don't see how they could completely shift it.
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Well then,
who knows?
We've got new storylines to get into here.
Yep.
Ippo has a new goal to decide, and he hasn't done that yet, so we'll get to see what that is probably in the next episode or two. So if you want to see that next episode's reaction stuff right now, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. You can watch full-length reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us about stories or just Ippo, non-spoiler, of course, or just whatever. And if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.